Hey there, I will teach you 8 packing hacks for a carry-on suitcase. These hacks are going to use the best packing tips and tricks for airline travel. If you must pack in only a carry-on suitcase, these hacks are going to help you. I promise these hacks will help you pack, but you must follow along and listen to the mistakes that I made, which is why I tell you to pack in these certain ways. These hacks are targeted specifically for packing efficiently in a carry-on suitcase, not like the hacks of 3 outfits and a neck pillow. I have a travel hack video if you want those kind of hacks that you can watch at any time through this video. The number 1 hack is to pack a minimum amount of shoes. My packing tip is to only pack 2 pairs of shoes plus the ones that you're wearing inside the airplane. These tips are going to help you with this hack. You're going to pack outfit pieces that will all match with those 2 pairs of shoes that you packed, as well as the ones inside the airplane. Another trick is what you are going to love, and that is you do not have to pack shoes together. Separate them if it gives you more space for packing. This is the number 1 way that I am able to pack a minimum amount of shoes. I choose a color scheme for my vacation outfits. In the summer, I pack navy blue colored outfits, and in the winter, I choose the color black for my clothing. That way, this hack will work for you. You can add pops of color or a patterned short or a patterned blouse, meaning that you can wear it with more of your vacation outfits while only using those minimum amount of shoes that you've packed. Before you can even start packing, you must check the airline size requirements for your carry-on suitcase. This is my second level 8 carry-on suitcase. This is the textured version, and notice there's no outer pocket. Can you believe it? But I actually was able to pack for this for my 5-day trip in Cancun. So go right now and check the requirements for your carry-on bags. Packing hack number 2 is to use a sock to pack your socks. You're going to open it up and just stuff your socks down in there, or you can even pack your undies in there. The number 3 hack is the packing tip that most passengers skip. Pack all the way to the corners and in all the little edges of your suitcase. See how these corners are rounded? Think to yourself while you're packing, what items will fit in that curved shape? A bra would easily fit there. I usually pack shoes along the walls of my suitcase or where they end in the corner. I want to make you see the packing mistake that could happen if you do pack your shoes in the corners of your suitcase. Do you see the empty space that I've made by putting the shoe in the corner? We as expert travelers are going to pack in all of the space that is available. One tip is to move the shoe down away from the corner a little bit so that another travel essential can be packed in that rounded part. One trick is that you can use that tube of socks to mold into the rounded corner of your carry-on. I know some of you are so frustrated with the lack of overhead bin space these days for airline travel, but stick around to the end because I have a really important tip about that. I also have a video that I will link here and in the first comment for you that will help you ensure that you know you're going to have space above your seat and not somewhere else. This trick was recommended from one of you several years ago for her carry-on suitcase, but now we are going to use it as packing hack number 4. When you get your carry-on suitcase packed, do 3 things. Hold the top handle, shake it downward 2 times, and then pack extra layers in that opening. One tip is to pack little items where the compression cubes meet at those corners. See how they angle up? That creates packing space in your carry-on. Here are 5 little travel essentials to pack under the edges of a cube. Number 1, a stick of deodorant. Number 2, a pouch of toiletry items or hair bands, your comb, your face cleansing cloths, floss sticks even, as well as a pair of exercise shorts rolled up or folded can also be packed under these cubes. One tip I do is to pack my cubes first. Then I move them around to see which direction is the most efficient way to pack them. Then packing a selfie stick or shorts between or under the corners is easier. Number 5 is a classic packing hack, and that is to pack in between your suitcase handles when they're down in your carry-on. There is a cavern of space, and Here are the things that I can pack in between those handles. Number 1, flip-flops. Number 2, a book or another book, and a few pairs of shorts if I have rolled them or just folded them flat. And the number 6 hack is for any method of packing, either compression cubes, folding, or rolling. When you are finished packing, I want you to take the heaviest piece of your vacation outfits and drape it over those clothes. That hack allows that thicker fabric, either denim or a sweater, to mold to the contents inside your carry-on bag. You know that I have used the level 8 blue suitcase for at least 2 years, and one fantastic space-saving hack or space-saving feature that I noticed when I packed snow boots for Banff, Canada was in my 22-inch carry-on suitcase, I could not fit my regular, just like pretty boots up against the wall of that suitcase. I had more room in my 20-inch level 8 suitcase. They allow you to go all the way to the edge of your carry-on suitcase. And because both sides zip completely, I still have room to zip the entire contents in that carry-on bag. When you open your carry-on suitcase, nothing is going to fall out. You only see the zippered pockets. Here are 4 additional travel essentials that you can pack once you've finished packing and zipping up both sides. Pack dirty laundry in there, pack a shoe, you could pack a belt bag in there, and then also you can pack important documents that you may need for your trip if you absolutely know that your suitcase is not going to get checked last minute. Packing efficiently helps you walk through the airport with a more balanced suitcase, and I think the double wheels help too. The number 7 packing hack is what I used when I arrived in Cancun, and that is I packed my pair of shorts to change into in the baggage claim area of the airport so that I could start my summer vacation. And you can pack plastic bags in those zippered pockets or a reusable bag in there. And here's why. For wet bathing suits, a hack is to use the hotel room cleaning bag at the end of your vacation for those wet bathing suits. Now, if you are renting a house that has a kitchen or a condo that has a kitchen, you're going to use those bags for marinating chicken or storing leftovers in the fridge of your vacation rental home. And you can also portion out that big bag of chips into little bags for snacks at the beach, for instance. If you have to pack for an international trip in a carry-on suitcase only, check out the wheels of this carry-on. They have double wheels and they're somewhat embedded, which will mean they're even more protected. And you may need that for travel because you will be walking on cobblestone roads or even uneven pavement, going up steps when there's no room in the elevator or there is no elevator in that hotel. Now look in between all 4 wheels of this carry-on bag. See how there's extra extension of your packing space that goes down in between the wheels? That is the number 1 feature that travelers miss when they're packing in a carry-on suitcase. You want a suitcase that has the most volume inside, and that 2 inches of extension was very valuable to me. Another trick you can use when packing is to pack a toiletry bag flat instead of zipped all the way up. You can divide that toiletry kit into smaller pouches so that those pouches can fit in between or in those pockets of space. Many of my viewers do not like using multiple pouches because they say they cannot remember what essentials are packed in there. So you think about what's best for you. Another tip you can use is to pack a shampoo bar instead of a container of liquid shampoo. You can also just use the hotel's shampoo. My scalp is a snob, so I have to pack my own shampoo. I have a great video about how to swap out certain items if you need to pack less weight that I will list right up here for you. One other packing tip is to pack your pajamas at the top of your cube so that that's the first thing you're going to need at the end of your travel day. Or you could pack your swimsuit and cover up if your room's not ready. After 20 years of being a pilot's wife, walking through airports with carry-on bags, this is a tip for the airport that I just learned this year. When you are pushing a spinner suitcase through airports, place your hand on the corner of the handle, not on the very top in the middle. You use less effort. Let me know if a curved suitcase handle bothers you. I know some of you mentioned in my feature video that you did not like the curved handle. These level 8 suitcase handles are the best quality I have had in those 20 years as well. They do not wobble when you have the suitcase handles all the way up. The number 8 hack is what made me go viral on Instagram, and then I will share the bonus packing hack. That is, if the airline leaves you stranded in an airport or your luggage gets lost, you are going to be prepared. You're going to use a compression cube, preferably a smaller one, and you're going to pack a couple of pairs of undies in there and 2 or maybe 3 shirts. And that's going to fit in the bottom of your personal item bag. You won't even know that it's taking up any space. It's like a book, like I said, in the very bottom. The next bonus packing tip is to notice the little bitty signs when you're walking down the airplane aisle. There's a placard sign in many airplanes now that says, pack your suitcase like this, like I have my carry-on bag. The overhead bins are a little bigger so that you can fit the proper amount of suitcases if they are standing up. Those are going to be in the major airline airplanes that I've noticed. All right, I will list everything down below. That is going to be above the shirts that I designed for this channel, as well as in the first comment. I know many of you have a problem finding that information paragraph, so I will have all of those in the first comment. Let me know if you have another hack for packing or a travel hack to add to my 38 travel hacks video. If you are flying again for the first time in a long time, I have a video with all the travel updates for you that I will list up here. Just click on it and it will also be in the first comment for you. Thanks so much for your time.